all our choices. We just choose from what they chose for us. The chosen ones controlling what we thinking, and it's broken trust. Politics and news and brands, music, movie shows and stunts. True and through our conscious, they create the captions spoken up. Media controlled by the government, they let us know. Lexa even tell you who to vote for, yeah, it's been exposed. Tinfoil hat looking trendy, get the bend and fold. Black Mirror looking like it's real, this an episode. Hard to pick what's real or fake. Part of it is sealing fate. Sparking it to feeling great. Hard hit it to ceiling rates. Yo, what is up? We're back. We're doing some more reactions. Man, I'm hyped up. I've knocked out like 4 or 5 of them already. We're gonna just keep going. And I'm standing by my word. My reactions are all the homies. So couple of them gonna be thrown in here and there, but for the most part, I'm gonna be reacting to shit I like and people I like. And people I like, goat worthy right here. Super dope reactor. If you haven't seen his reactions, go check him out. Just started rapping again because he was inspired by Ren. But I guess he used to rap a lot and then kind of like me, rapped a lot, started a family, stopped rapping. Now he's getting back into it. And I don't know if I've heard any of his songs yet, because this was premiered when he was doing a podcast with Lisa, I believe. And it's kind of dope because I've done a podcast with Goat and I did a podcast with Lisa. So this is a little inception thing for me, watching them two do a podcast together. And I think this song dropped during the podcast. So let's check it out.
When I fell into Ren, he did something that I haven't felt in a while. He inspired me to write again. So the Ren retakes are just me recreating his songs and with my own perspective. So I get to pay homage to him. Thanks for the subscribers that come follow me. And also thanks for helping me to get back into the studio, because I never thought I'd get back in the studio ever.
That's dope. I didn't know that was on there. I guess I just talked for no reason because he just explained exactly what I said. But Troubles is one of my favorite Ren songs. All of his newer stuff, totally on my level. I've really loved everything that he's been dropping lately. So I'm curious to see how Goat flips this.
There's still trouble on the way. We turning struggles into gains. I must be made a memory foam, cause I remember how they lied on me. I could've died on the day my grandma died on me. Alzheimer's and was blind, but not too blind to see that it was me, her grandchild, her son's prodigy. 25 years separated was my wildest dream. I met my father and really thought that I was sound asleep, counting sheep, but in my mind I heard the loudest scream. That little boy, that little joy inside was robbed from me. Never cried harder than the day I told my wife to be. I wasn't loyal, did I spoil all was right for me? If she was water and I was oil, is she right for me? That water's holy, when it mixed it was a sight to see. It birthed my daughter, now she's mixed black, white, and free. And to support, I'm on the border every night in green. No law and order on the border, vote rightfully, cause what they left us with would barely have a bite to eat. There's still trouble on the way, so
oh my god, he's spitting. Let's go. Man, this is dope. There's so much wordplay in here. There's so much deep messaging in here. This is really dope, man. I don't know if you're going to watch me do a reaction to your song, but if you do, fucking props to you, because this is really, really dope. There was so much wordplay in there. There's so many bars, but it's all so deep. I love it.
There's still trouble on the way. We turning struggles into gains. I must be made a memory foam, cause I remember how they lied on me.
I mean, just that. I must be memory foam because oh my god, I remember how they lied on me. Like they're lying to you, but they're lying on you. Oh my god, I love it.
I could have died on the day my grandma died on me. Alzheimer's and was blind, but not too blind to see that it was me, her grandchild, her son's prodigy. 25 years separated was my wildest dream. I met my father and really thought that I was sound asleep, counting sheep, but in my mind I heard the loudest scream.
Counting sheep, you know, like to put you to sleep, but also counting sheep, like seeing the people that are just sheep in the world. I love it. All this messaging is so sick.
That little boy, that little joy inside was robbed from me. Never cried harder than the day I told my wife to be. I wasn't loyal, did I spoil all was right for me? If she was water and I was oil, is she right for me? That water's holy, when they mixed it was a sight to see.
That's dope because water and oil don't mix. So he's talking about having to admit to his wife that he messed up, and it's like water and oil because they're separated, but when it mixes, it's so great. Oh, I love it. This is dope. And then talking about his kid that's mixed as well.
It birthed my daughter, now she's mixed, black, white, and free. And to support, I'm on the border every night in green. No law and order on the border, vote rightfully. Because what they left us with would barely have a bite to eat.
That's dope too. I don't know if it's a political statement by saying like, maybe he is. I don't know if he's works on the border. No law and order on the border, vote rightfully. So if you want law and order on the border, you have to vote for the right.
Law and order on the border, vote rightfully.
Which is not necessarily true because Obama was like, they called him the deporter in chief, but he won't. They just hide that. Like they hide it better. They don't brag about the deportations and guarding the border.
Cause what they left us with would barely have a bite to eat. There's still trouble on the way, so I gotta keep grinding, work a double for the pay. Yeah, that's more money in the bank. Still gotta thank God, remain humble every day.
I wonder if he means that figuratively or literally, like, is he working double shifts or is he working doubles because he has a job and he's doing reactions and getting money from that? Either way, it's dope.
I can't fumble on the play. Found Jesus through my speech. I need a rumble in his name. I gave it up to him. I'm saved. Friends showed us through his story. You can muscle through the pain. The street wisdom is something that I've been teaching them since the beginning. Been always rhyming with reasoning. The street killings, I feel them, was knee deep in them. Scuffed my Chuck T's, had blood on my blue jeans in them.
Oh, so he's talking about his life in the streets, and then now now he's saved and he's got a family. I like it. I love the message. Also, obviously, Ren worked so hard through his pain.
Just style pork on the fork, my flow vegan. No matter how you season these rappers, I won't eat with them. They can't believe how I'm eating and counting greens. Enjoy the fruits of my labor, that's what I grew off the trees. And I
dope little vegan beef eating, fruits of my labor, like just everything, counting the greens.
Believe how I'm eating and counting greens. Enjoy the fruits of my labor, that's what I grew off the trees. And I gain weight, my protein still delicious. And you dang straight, I'm a plant-based MC. In other words, my skills are naturally grown. You taking shots of hormones, I'm off to another scheme.
A plant-based MC. So I don't know if he's vegan, but plant-based MC because he's grown organically. Like that's really dope.
Listen, we're on the tangent, but how can we manage street issues when bullets whistle? They say they ducking police missiles. I'm kinda sore with a broken wing, I can kinda saw, but I kinda saw some you carnivores at my pee refills. Wanna feast on my
that was a dope. Kinda sore.
Wing I can kinda saw, but I kinda saw some you carnivores at my pee refills. Wanna feast on my flesh, eat through the meat, bristle through the deep tissue. But really, that's just the beast in you. It's really biblical. Look what the devil did to my peoples, manipulated them into becoming cynicals. There's still trouble on the way, so I gotta keep grinding, work a double for the pay. Yeah, that's more money in the bank. Still gotta thank God, remain humble every day, baby. I can't fumble on the play. Found Jesus through my speech. I need a rumble in his name. I gave it up to him. I'm saved. Friends showed us through his story. You can muscle through the pain. There's still trouble on the way. We turning struggles into gains. I gave it up to him. I'm saved. Came up from flipping on pissy mattresses with aspirations of dating models and actresses, but plans change and now I'm thinking like an activist. I'm black, righteous, and decisive. It's that Latin kid. I know y'all know me, reputation so immaculate. I kept it on me, no hesitation, that mag get lit. And since a youngin' I was known to keep the baddest chick. Look how he moved. Who knew that he was a bastard kid? Hey, that's
man, what a dope rhyme scheme. Bastard kid, immaculate, baddest chick. It's really dope.
Known to keep the baddest chick. Look how he moved. Who knew that he was a bastard kid? Hey, that's what they said about moi. Was never innocent, but ignorance couldn't get me that far. My time was limited. Thank God I didn't get in them cars. Drive-by, shots fly. I could be facing Allah. Nah, a young boss and I got bigger plans.
Shout out to that mural right there, Kobe and Nipsey.
Peace to Nipsey Hustle, dog. It's hard to be the bigger man. Pac's the GOAT,
Pac
man.
and
That's
Biggie.
hard to tell a Biggie fan. But Slim Ren, we all know they from a different land. Woo. There's still trouble on the way.
Let's go. Look at that right there. Thanks for putting that in there, man. That's dope. And that mural is so sick. The R that's over Ren's face, it's like a transparent R, was a fix because somebody drew a dick on there. But man, I saw that. I have pictures with that mural.
But Slim Ren, we all know they from a different land. Woo. There's still trouble on the way, so I gotta keep grinding, work a double for the pay. Yeah, that's more money in the bank. Still gotta thank God, remain humble every day, baby. I can't fumble on the plate. Found Jesus through my speech. I need a rumble in his name. I gave it up to him. I'm saved. Friend showed us through his story. You can muscle through the pain.
I'm talking to that like that. You kind of soul with the kind. Stop. That's illegal. It's Sunday, bro. And you over here spazzing out on the Lord's day. Ayúdalo, por favor. You are destroying this beat right now, bro. There's nobody else that's going to get on this beat that I'm going to say the same thing, and I can guarantee it. I'm loving how you are just going through this beat and just demolishing these syllables. You're demolishing the cadence. You're demolishing the flow. You're saying, hey, beat, you're mine. That's it. This is going to be the anthem. This is the 2025 anthem. I called it. I don't want to hear shit from nobody. Don't tell me nothing. This is 2000. It's too much inspiration. Like right now, I want to build a house. That's how much inspiration I'm getting out of this. Man, you need to stop giving me goosebumps, man. I got a wife.
Bro, that's the goal right there. That's my goal in life, is to have Uncle Vibe, Uncle Ray react to a song of mine like that. What an honor, man. That's so sick. That's so sick. My new song, I had Truth and Keto both react to it, and they both loved it. And I got a very similar reaction from Truth, so I'm very, very happy. But to have Uncle Ray do it, that'd be crazy. Man, Goat, you did your thing. Definitely did your thing. Absolutely killed that. Great messaging, great wordplay. I love your cadence. I love your flow. Reminds me a lot of, I might have told you this, your flow reminds me a lot of Fabulous, and he's one of my favorites. So that absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. I didn't check to see how many views this got. I hope it has a lot. I know when Goat first dropped this, I messaged it to Ren because I was like, this is something that Ren has to see. I've not seen it yet, but man, that's sick. That's really sick, man. Let me like this and comment. How do you spell? I said, man, this was so much better than I expected. Well fucking done. Well done. And he's dropped more since, did Flaw, you cooked, didn't know you could spit like that. That's dope. That's a good cosign right there from Flawed, because he likes to catch bars too. So man, very good job, man. That was dope. But yo, thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't checked out Goat, go check him out. His reactions are insane. His reactions are really, really good. His lives are really fun to be in. I did an interview with him. You could check that out on his channel or my channel. And then also go check out Lisa in Life. She does a lot of interviews with renegades. So there's lots of people that you know from the community will be on her channel. So go check that out. But thank you guys for watching. If you're still here, I appreciate it. Peace.